Hi, this is Pam Jowdy. I'm GuideStar's Senior Product Manager, and I'm really pleased to be here today with Lee Glenn, Senior Vice President at GuideStar, and Rebecca Thomas, Vice President at NFF. As you may know, the two parties have come together to launch a new online financial analysis tool just for nonprofits, and it's called Financial Scan, and we'd like to take some time to talk to them more about the product. So Rebecca, tell me more about the problem that you were trying to solve. What is unique about this tool, and how can it help nonprofits, foundations, and professionals?
NFF and GuideStar came together to really create a new financial health analysis standard for the nonprofit sector. Right now, there really is no industry-wide standard. Nonprofits are asked to create lots of reports, myriad data points for funders, supporters, advisors, and that really distracts from what they do best, which is delivering great programs. Meanwhile, nonprofit funders and advisors pour through all of this data but really lack a shared understanding of what to look for and why it matters. The upshot is that no productive dialogue takes place between the parties about what it takes to run and maintain a healthy nonprofit organization. It's not all that different from the challenges that we all face when we sit around the dining room table and talk about our finances. If we don't agree to some basic financial terms and why they matter, we can't have a good conversation about how we're spending our money, how we're saving for a rainy day, and what kind of liquidity we need to pursue our future goals.
That sounds like a very interesting challenge to tackle. So Lee, can you tell me a little bit more about how specifically Financial Scan will help me? How does it work?
Well, Financial Scan is an online tool. It's really easy to use, just like using TurboTax. So virtually everybody will have access to it and be able to use it and understand it. There's something in it for everyone, no matter which position you're approaching the tool from. You can be a funder or an advisor or a nonprofit, and it has some sort of information in there that will be interesting to you. We use a series of dashboards and metrics for at-a-glance analysis. We use graphic representations and educational content for a deeper dive, and we also use peer comparisons so you can understand how your organization fits into a group of organizations of your choosing. It's our hope that Financial Scan will be used by people in the nonprofit space, decision makers in the nonprofit space, to be consulted before they make any key decisions or start any big projects. We feel like Financial Scan is a very cost-effective way to get this insight. We know the cost is an issue for nonprofits, so we've also developed a program that are going to allow nonprofits to have temporary access to the product a couple times a year.
That's great. Rebecca, as a funder, a donor, or advisor, will this tool tell me where I should give? If I'm a nonprofit, do I need to be concerned that Financial Scan might rank me against my peers?
Nonprofits definitely don't need to be concerned. Financial Scan is really not about passing judgments on the relative merits of individual organizations. NFF really believes that the existing ratings and ranking platforms are inadequate for some of the complex decision making that goes into deciding whether to support an organization and how to support that organization. Another thing I want to point out is that Financial Scan is really about a comprehensive analysis of an organization. We don't focus on just a few limited metrics of organizational health, like the overhead ratio. That's one example of a metric that's commonly held up. Yet in NFF's experience, it really has no bearing on an organization's stability or effectiveness delivering its mission.
So informed conversations, no arbitrary metrics like overhead ratios, that is a noble goal, no doubt. I hope you guys don't work yourselves out of a job in the process.
Well, I hope we don't either, but no, in all seriousness, more analysis will have to be done. There's always more learning that all of us can do. But Lee and I are just so excited to bring together all of the stakeholders involved in making social impact to have a real candid conversation about what it takes to effectively resource an organization and what the relationship is between financial health and nonprofit effectiveness.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for your time, you guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
And if you'd like some more information, please click to www.guidestar.org.